When the car comes off the helicopter, is the parachute on it? Because what would be awesome is if we drop it without that parachute, he comes around and when he's under the strip sign, they run up, put the parachute on. So then when he comes out, like, it's got a parachute on it. Wow, that's the first time you saw it, isn't it?
It is the first time I see it. It's bad.
And he's taking it easy. NHRA changed the rules. They set the new bar at 9.0. So anything faster than 9.0 needed a cage, and anything faster than 150.0 needed a parachute. So we said, our goal is very simple. Less than 2 seconds, 8 seconds, and over 150. This one, first car to need a parachute. Everyone was writing stories about how SRT was dead, SRT was gone, all the cool stuff from Dodge was over, this was the end. And we took it personal. We said, no, it's not over. We still do this. This is still in us. This is exactly what we do, and we're gonna prove it to you. We've got a little more runway now, and so we're gonna eclipse anything we've ever done. It was very personal. You probably heard the stories early on where we were blowing up engines. That wasn't marketing, it was real. We were blowing up the engines. We finally fixed that. We got the engines to hold together, and once the engines held together, then everything else started breaking.
Our previous test session, we went really fast, we met our performance objectives, but we also had some part failures. So our first objective was really, we've got to get those part failures under control, and that took a lot of calibration time. Second main objective is, once we did that, do we still have the performance in the vehicle that we wanted? So we needed to do that testing, some very specific and very precise A to B testing for that. And then testing all those pieces for durability. We've got a target that we're looking to hit. We're looking to hit at least 100 passes on the drag strip. That's our milestone. So getting that completed was a big step. Drag testing is difficult because every pass on the drag strip, it's a different surface. The temperature may change. The rubber and the glue on the surface may change. Did you warm the tire up to exactly or very close to the same temperature during your burnout? Did you line up cross the track left, right in the same spot? And then on top of that, as the driver, am I applying the throttle at the exact same rate to get consistency? Being consistent is super, super important. So getting through those hurdles is a big deal. When we did it with Demon was a huge milestone, putting that amount of power to the ground and accelerating the car that hard. Following that up with the 1320, and now following up with this, which takes the bar and raises it again to new heights. Putting performance out there in a product is one thing, but putting the performance out there in a car that lives is an absolute must. If you can run down the track 10 times and set crazy track times and performance, but the car dies. So that's not a production car. This is a VIN car that you're going to drive to the grocery store.
Always a good sign that it's going to be a pretty big production. Effectively the same disaster recovery kind of generator you'll find that powers literally a town of 50,000 people. This truck can handle up to 22 cameras, built specifically for live television, the perfect tool to use at such a big event as this. This is literally the hub of everything. So all the pieces of the show are brought together right here and then sent back out of the truck to the internet and all of those feeds we've been asked to supply, which is more than normal because of the scale of this show.
First of all, nothing can go wrong. We have a helicopter carrying a 1,000 horsepower car near an Air Force base over a track. So what we want to have happen is simple. Things that fly, we need them to fly. Things that drive, we need the rubber side down. That's it.
Anytime you're dealing with this kind of strategic planning, and it's somewhat dangerous with the helicopter especially. It's a cool helicopter, really cool.
Yeah, so these blades, very unique to this helicopter. Rotor blades are made out of wood. The blades actually twist. They absorb the twist, and wood is the only material that can absorb that twist and maintain its strength.
It's really the timing. It comes over, the drone has to be in the right place. Your long cameras have to really have nice shots. The car gets set down. It has to start, move its way around, stage 4. The jib has got this fantastic position to see it come through this archway, blast itself down the track. By the way, I forgot that we have pyro. The only thing we're missing is bacon.
One of the great sideshows in all of sports is that Nellis Air Force Base, where the Thunderbirds are based, is right off the edge of this property.
The runway's like right over there.
Yep.
And the problem they have is if airplanes are taking off or landing, I'm right in their path.
You normally have something on the track, but you don't usually have a whole entertainment stage as well. So let's have a look. We have two 27-foot screens. They will be fed from our truck.
We really won't have time to rehearse effectively because the drag racing that's going on before the event is from noon to 5. Then we need to give people a quick break to try and get something to eat, and then we're on the air right at 6. Going to be kind of challenging, but I think there's a good plan in place for sure.
Stunt car. This is our stunt car.
How long does it take to get the car off?
I mean, a couple minutes.
Couple minutes. I'd like to get that one shot with the car here, camera here, helicopter just peeling off from behind them. Be a good shot.
I mean, you could tell the driver to pull off and stop,
I'll give them a marker.
you know, and then, yeah, and then get that shot.
This helicopter weighs about 5,200 pounds just sitting here, and it can lift up to 6,000 pounds. So, I mean, just what we're lifting today, this car with the platform, it's gonna weigh more than what the helicopter weighs. This will be the first run. We're gonna lift the car. We're gonna see how it rides. I'll probably lift it up, just make sure it's gonna be pretty level, not, you know, tilting to one side or the other. If you notice on the side where it says warning, approach from front, the reason is those blades, they can flap down to about here.
Single seat or double, 2 seats?
Just a single seat. It's just me in there.
Nobody to talk to, nothing.
Oh, great.
There's a lot of horsepower here, a lot of crazy Mopar people. Mopar people are awesome, but there's tons going on. There's so many cars.
Drag racing,
thrill rides,
tattoos, all the things.
burnt rubber, alcohol, all the good stuff.
Yeah, so I quit my job to be here today, more or less. I put in for some vacation time, and when I got denied, I said, just considering my notice, I'm going to Vegas. I got to see this thing.
We're lucky enough to go to the original Demon release party too, so we're really excited to be here for the next release as well.
We're Demon owners. Ours is yellow. It's number 1506.
We saw the Pennzoil ad at the Demon reveal party, and we both literally looked at each other and said, we have to get the yellow Demon.
That's the color, so.
That's the color.
If I can have
We're gonna add it to the stable,
yeah,
for sure.
if we can get the option to buy it, I'll be buying it.
Yes.
We'll
And
see.
by any means necessary.
So.
Demon, it's a violent car, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It's totally unnecessary for a vehicle to have that much power, and I think that's why we all love it. You know, it's nonsense with the steering wheel. That's pretty much the only way I can describe
No nobody builds power like Dodge, and nobody puts power to the street like Mickey. So this is really a testament to those two things coming together. Working with their lead engineers was all about taking that 1,000 horsepower and over 900 foot-pounds of torque and putting that to the ground. And when you're able to do that, you're able to break the records that you're going to see that gets unveiled tonight that this vehicle is able to do.
You can like race each other in Demons, which is kind of cool. So for everybody who doesn't own a Demon, you can go practice and act like you own one, which is cool.
Super cool simulators.
He beat me 3 times in a row, so I think he's a lot better than me. And then I told him too, if he beats me 3 times in a row, we'll buy a Hellcat.
The highlight of my day today was watching Gregory Qualls pull in with the original Black Ghost. I mean, I almost had a tear in my eye. I was like, this is the most beautiful car ever. There's nothing I wouldn't drive in this parking lot right here, but if I had my choice of one vehicle here, it would be the original Black Ghost. That's a 1970 Challenger RT Special Edition 426 Hemi with the 4-speed transmission. That's the one that Dodge built to commemorate it. It's everything I expected and more, you know, and the drag races too. I mean, I love the drag racing.
I guess they're unveiling something faster than the Demon or something like that, so that's what we're looking forward to.
You break a lot of eggs making an omelet, right? It's the old saying, and we've broken a lot of engines, we've broken transmissions, we've broken prop shafts, we've broken differentials. At the end of the day, we come together, we put all the pieces together, and we end up with the fastest, quickest, most powerful Challenger muscle car in the world, mass-produced car. You want the car warm before you go running down the track hard. You jack up the rear end, you put it in gear and let the tires spin. I'll probably run the car for 3-4 miles just to get the transmission, the drive line, the differential, all the grease, all the metal bits that are spinning warm enough to temperature.
What are you guys doing right now? Checking the diff temp.
So that when we go on the track hot, the car's ready to go. It's warmed up, it's not dead cold.
Streaming live in 5, 4, 3.
Hello and welcome to Dodge presents Roadkill Nights and the reveal of the final last call.
Everybody, you having fun? This turnout is unbelievable. Just look around at this crowd. This is the brotherhood. We could not resist sharing this very special moment in Dodge's history with you. What can Dodge do now? What can we do today to celebrate the end of this era? To celebrate what got this brand to where it is today? The #1 selling muscle car in America the last 2 years running. But to celebrate the end of an era, we needed to go so extreme that it will go mainstream.
Okay, Helicopter 6 Mike Whiskey. TV and the world are ready.
Everyone said the Department of Bat Crazy was closed. People were saying SRT is dead.
Dallas Tower, QMAX Helicopter 6 Mike Whiskey, permission for takeoff.
We said brick and mortar can't contain crazy. So we were determined to prove everyone wrong while proving to the world that SRT is still in our DNA and prove to the world that we can still do crazy better than anyone.
KMAX Helicopter 6 Mike Whiskey, Nellis Tower, you are cleared for takeoff. Ground crew is a go. Looking good on our end. Let's lift this bad boy up.
To drop our times even further, Dodge is going to drop another legend on the world here tonight. Literally, not in an auto show, not on TV, not on social. We're going to drop another legend right here on this drag strip where legends like this are made.
Whoa, a bit windy today in Las Vegas. This will be a nice challenge. Copy that. Your cargo is fit pretty and all secured. Bring it on. See you at the landing zone. Drag strip in sight. What a great crowd. Okay, ground, let me get turned and we'll set this demon down.
Iris on 5.
Okay. Ready 3, take 3. Good. Ready 12.
We're good on the ground. Great job. Mission accomplished. Thanks. My pleasure. Go fast, Demon. That was a great flight. Helicopter out.
If you're here, or if you're watching this online, I'm talking to you. We built that car for you. And yes, pretty obvious now, number 7 is a Demon. More accurately, this is the new 2023 Challenger SRT Demon 170. We call it the 170 because it's 170 proof. The Demon 170 is the world's first production street legal drag car that runs on ethanol. So, who wants to see what it runs? There's no way we were going to let this era end quietly. We wanted to go out with a bang. The Demon 170 launches at over 2 Gs with 60-foot times in the 120s, runs 0 to 60 in a record NHRA certified 1.66 seconds, and the quarter mile in a record NHRA certified 8.9 seconds at 151. Yes, the Demon 170 is history's first 8-second factory muscle car, producing 1,025 horsepower, but at least this time, the parachute will be available from direct connection as an option. And that chute is more than a safety measure. It stands for something. That is the most powerful mass-produced vehicle in the world.
That was freaking
working great. The track was great. The run was awesome. The burnout was just fun. That was a lot of fun. That was cool.
I don't think anybody expected the car to turn in the 8s. They always talk about the 60s as the golden age of the muscle car. This is the golden age of the muscle car.
Tim and Jim, congratulations, guys. What were you feeling when the chopper was coming in?
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous, man, when the car was rotating, but you can't practice something like that. You gotta go no net. So it kind of fits with the car, right?
This has just been a great day in the history of Dodge, man. You pulled it off. I can't congratulate you enough.
An amazing day. You know, we do stuff like this for the 13 million fans and gives them the pride and ownership, so I hope they love it.